I know you wrote a story that went up today. Take us to Luke Wypler, the center. You mentioned you were watching the offensive line. Take us through that.
Yeah, he's interesting. He left Ohio State early. He could have gone back. Winds up being a 6th-round draft pick. And, my initial thought, because I remember at the Combine, he talked about it and said it was the right time to come out. Then he get drafted in the 6th round. So I asked him about that at rookie camp. And he said he doesn't have any regrets. He's happy with the situation he's in. The, offensive line coaches Bill Callahan and Scott Peters, Ethan Posick and Joe Bitonio and Wyatt Teller on the inside. So I think that's interesting because, if you come out early, usually you're hoping to go higher than the 6th round. Having said that, I think this is a good spot for him with the Browns. There's no pressure to play right away with Posick in there. I think he competes with Nick Harris for that backup center spot. And, roster spots are precious. So he's going to have to cross-train and play some guard to be up on game days. But I think there's an opportunity there. And then if you think down the road, in a couple of years when Posick, his new contract runs out, could he step in and play center? I think that's kind of the long-term hope for the Browns. But he's an interesting guy. I talked to his line coach at Ohio State, Justin Fry. He says he studies film so often, and they can check on the iPad who studies the most film. And he said it was Wypler. He would text him on Monday, hey, what can I watch, with the upcoming opponent? Plays chess, a cerebral guy. But he's also fun. He's a juggler. He did some stand-up comedy at a point. So he's a fun guy to talk to. Maybe needs to get a little bigger. I think he's 303 pounds. If you want to play guard, maybe you need to be a little thicker. But he's an interesting guy.